something. Have you ever agreed to something and later thought, wait, why did I say yes? That feeling wasn't weakness. That was manipulation. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Don't skip this video. Manipulation isn't yelling. It's not force. It's not obvious. Real manipulation is quiet. It's when someone influences your decisions while making you believe it was your own idea. There's no magic involved. No mind control. It's just psychology. And the reason it works so well is because the human brain is surprisingly predictable. Your brain loves shortcuts. These mental shortcuts, or heuristics, help you save energy throughout the day. But here's the problem. They can be exploited. Think about it. You naturally trust confidence. You instinctively avoid discomfort. You want approval from others. You have a deep-seated fear of being excluded from the group. Manipulators don't create these instincts. They just use them against you. And that's why even the smartest people get manipulated. Your intelligence doesn't protect you from this. Awareness does. Let's dive into the first technique. And it's probably the most common one. Emotional framing. Instead of asking for something directly, a manipulator frames the situation in a way that targets your emotions. A classic example is, if you really cared about me, you would do this. Do you see what just happened? The request is no longer about logic or reason. It has become an emotional test. If you say no, you don't feel like you made a rational decision. You feel guilty. And that guilt is the leverage they use to control you. So here is the rule. Anytime you notice the logic in a conversation disappearing and your emotions suddenly spiking, just pause. That's your red flag. The second technique is creating false urgency. Manipulators love to rush you. You'll hear phrases like, "You need to decide right now," or "This is your last chance." Or my personal favorite, "Don't overthink it." Why do they do this? Because thinking is the enemy of manipulation. Urgency is designed to shut down the reasoning part of your brain and activate your fear response. Your fight or flight. It forces you into a corner where you feel you have to make a snap decision. But here's the truth. Real opportunities, the good ones, can usually wait for you to think them through. It's the fake ones, the traps, that need speed to work. Remember that slowing down your decision-making process is one of your best defenses. Now for a really subtle one. Technique number 3, playing the victim. This one can be hard to spot because they don't attack you directly. Instead, they collapse. They'll say things like, "I guess I'm just a bad person then," or "Everyone always leaves me eventually," or "Just do whatever you want. It doesn't matter what I think." Suddenly, you feel responsible for their emotions. You feel like you have to fix their sadness or their disappointment. But that's not genuine empathy. It's emotional pressure. You are never responsible for regulating another adult's feelings. Compassion does not mean you have to comply with their every wish. Let's talk about the fourth technique, withholding approval. Humans have a fundamental craving for validation. We want to be liked, respected, and accepted. Manipulators understand this, and they give you that approval, but then they take it away. They run hot and cold. One minute they're praising you, the next they're silent and distant. Before you know it, your brain isn't questioning their behavior anymore. Instead, it starts chasing that feeling of approval, trying to get back in their good graces. This is how emotional dependence is created. If someone's respect for you disappears the moment you disagree with them, that isn't respect, it's control. So why does manipulation feel so confusing? It's because it's designed to create an internal conflict within you. It makes you feel uneasy, confused, and full of self-doubt. You start questioning your own judgment. And in that state of confusion, who do you look to for clarity? You look to them, the very person causing the confusion. That's the trap. Manipulation increases your confusion and then offers you relief, but always at a cost to you. It's a cycle designed to keep you off balance and dependent. So, how do you protect yourself? You don't need to get into a big fight with manipulators. You don't need to call them out in a dramatic way. You just need to do a few simple things. First, slow down your decisions. Give yourself time to think, away from their influence. Second, name the emotion you're feeling. Are you feeling guilty, ashamed, fearful? Just identifying the emotion can give you back a sense of control. Third, learn to separate guilt from responsibility. You are not responsible for how they feel about your decision. And finally, and most importantly, watch their actions, not their words. Words can be deceiving, but actions reveal the truth. The moment you stop reacting emotionally and start observing calmly, manipulation loses all of its power. It survives on speed and your silent compliance. The most dangerous manipulators don't look evil. They don't seem threatening. They look and sound incredibly convincing. But now you know what to look for. And that awareness is a quiet, powerful shield. If this video made you think, stay with us. The next one goes even deeper. Thanks for watching.